Hello, future toppers. Let's make maths simple, intuitive, and fun together. So we are back with wholesome new session. We will complete this session by understanding this reducible to variable separable method completely, as we guys have already studied some situations. Like the first one was dy by dx equals to linear function, and here we have assumed linear function as z, and then we have controlled whole scenario. Correct? Means we have converted our question into variable separable, and then things are done. Then later we have studied dy by dx is equal to linear function by linear function. Here we have a condition that the coefficient of y from the numerator and the coefficient of x from the denominator sum up to 0. Then only we can apply. And here what we have to do, we have to keep uh, x thing together, y thing together, and x dx y dy together. Correct? Now we have to understand the final part using polar coordinates. Means you have to understand this thing. This is the final, and there is rare chance that they will ask you question from this department, but still, for like to be on the safe side, we have to handle this situation. Now the idea is, you know that you have to use polar coordinates, correct? Now, so if it is polar coordinate, polar is connected with theta, correct? So now look at this. What, like, how will you understand that we have to use polar coordinates? So my point is, like, whenever whenever you will find x dx plus or minus y dy. Okay, whenever you will find this thing in the question, you have to think about this method. Okay, this is most important. In any question, if you'll observe this, you have to think about this idea that we have to use polar coordinates. Okay, now with polar, you know that we have to connect ourselves with theta. So how we will manage this situation? So the idea is, like, suppose it is x dx plus y dy. Okay, like, just forget about those things. Now listen this thing again. Means you will be using either sine square plus cos square equals to 1, or you will be using sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. So these two things you will be using. Okay, now look at this. Suppose that x is equal to r cos theta. Correct? You know that we have converted these kind of situations, है ना? Like, we have y-axis, x-axis, and then we have something r with theta. So we used to take x coordinate as r cos theta and y thing as r sin theta. Correct? Now, so first thing, you have to use either sine square plus cos square equals to 1, or you have to use sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. Now look at this. So this is x, this is y. Now you have to find out y by x. So who is y by x? Try to understand. So y is what? R sine theta. X is what? R cos theta. So r are gone. So can I say it is tan theta? So this is your y by x. Okay. Now look at this. So if you are using sine and cos, you have to respond this way. But suppose that you have to use sec square theta minus tan square theta. So what you have to do? You will be taking x as r sec theta and y as r tan theta. Now what we have to do? We have to find out y by x. So who will be y by x? So look at this. R gone. Tan theta is sin theta by cos theta. Sec theta is 1 by cos theta. So cos theta gone. We are left with sin theta. So we have sin theta as y by x. So either you will be using this idea or you will be using this idea. Let's proceed with the first part. You know that we have like, look at this. If you'll observe, if you will do square, like just do square and add them. Okay, so we will be having x square plus y square equals to r square. Just tell me right or wrong. Correct? Now, what you have to do, just differentiate this function. Okay, just differentiate this function in some random variable. Okay, suppose that you are differentiating with respect to p. Okay, so everything will be differentiated. So look at this, how you have to respond. So can I write 2x dx by dp plus 2y dy by dp is equal to 2r dr by dp? And if you observe, everywhere you are having dp, so you just neutralize them. So this thing, this thing gone. So we are left with what? X dx plus y dy equals r dr. Is that okay? So this is the first part. Now do the differentiation over here as well. So what is the differentiation of tan theta? Differentiation of tan theta is sec square theta d theta by dp. Correct? Now look at this. Now you have to apply u by v rule. So we will keep denominator as it is. We will differentiate the numerator. है ना? So we got dy minus. We will keep numerator as it is. We will differentiate denominator by denominator का square. I hope this is clear. Now try to understand that how we will manipulate things. So can I send this x square to that side? So we will be having x dy y dx is equal to x square sec square and d theta. Now who is x square? X square is x is this. So can I write r square cos square? Cos square into sec square is what? 1. So can I write it is r square d theta? So we have x dy y dx. Okay, I hope this thing is clear. Wait a moment. So you will be using this idea. Okay, right now it is random that what we have to do, like when we have to apply this sine and cos, when we have to apply this second 10. I will conclude everything together. Okay, but for time being, just proceed, go with the flow. Okay, now just do the differentiation to this part as well. So you know that you have this, in this case, to make this formula valid, sec square theta minus tan square theta, so we have to do square and subtract. So can I write x square minus y square is equal to r square? है ना? Now do the differentiation again with respect to p. So we have 2x dx minus 2y dy is equal to 2r dr. Okay, now can I divide both sides by this 2? Done. So we are left with x dx minus y dy is equal to r dr. So this is your first part. Here we will be applying u by v rule. Okay, so differentiation of sine theta will become what? Cos theta d theta by dp है ना. So leave that. So this is d theta. Now we will keep denominator as it is. We will differentiate numerator minus numerator as it is, differentiate denominator upon denominator का square. Okay, so we are left with x dy y dx is equal to x square cos theta d theta है ना. Now can I replace this x square with this idea? So we will be having what? We will be having r square sec square cos square. So 1 second cos will be neutralized. We will be left with r square sec theta. Okay, d theta is equal to x dy y dx. Okay, so this is the idea. Now let's try to conclude this part. What I have suggested you guys, like whenever you will witness x dx plus or minus y dy, you have to you have to apply this method to solve your question. Now if you have x dx plus y dy, you will be using sine and cos. If you are having x dx minus y dy, you will be using sec and tan. So if it is plus, sine square plus cos square. If it is minus, sec square minus tan square. I hope the idea is clear and you guys can handle similar situations. So see you guys in next session of MathFlix.